Yo, what's up, welcome back to another video. Today, you guys have been crushing the reaction video on Pack God versus Lanky Box. All right, so we're gonna be reacting to another video. So we're gonna be reacting to CBC News and the solar eclipse. All right, we might be reacting to three. All right, yeah, 3 videos. So first we're going to start off with 6 minutes and then work our way up to 7 minutes. So yeah, let's go.
The future of your business is here. With Wix, you get advanced.
Total solar eclipses happen all the time, once every 18 months or so, on average. In theory, you could see dozens of them in your lifetime, but you won't. The one coming up on April 8th may very well be the only one you will ever experience. If you're lucky, and I'm going to explain why.
This is an experience beyond all experiences. You can't prepare yourself properly for what this is like.
I've been told to see a total solar eclipse is a defining moment in one's life. The bright sky gives way to a creeping darkness. The ambient light changes. The air gets colder and the moon slow glides into place. These brilliant beads of light shimmer and disappear.
Oh, fun fact, everyone. Oh my god. Fun fact, but if you didn't know this, all right, you'll know this now. But there is a lunar eclipse this year, September. Lunar eclipse. September 2024. So there is a lunar eclipse, all right? Wednesday, September 18th. That is actually close to my birthday, dude. Wednesday, September 18th is the exact date for the lunar eclipse that's happening this year. All right, keep in mind it's September, but if you don't even know what a lunar eclipse looks like, this is what it looks like. It's basically like a solar eclipse, all right? Lunar eclipse. There's like it's like a red moon. It's not as exciting, but it starts out. Hold up, yeah. Wait, no, wait. Okay. Open like a new tab. All right. Dude, just keep saying. Oh wait. Just don't open. Link a new window, dude. All right, well, this is what it looks like, all right? So moon, like a little bit shaded up here, shaded, red, like right there, red, more red, even more red, even more red, and then until it just comes fully red, just like the sun. It's not as exciting as the solar eclipse, but yeah. All right, so, all right, back to the video.
Until there's nothing left but that dancing glow of the sun's corona, its atmosphere, giving this halo to the moon.
This spiky streamers and long brushes and these shapes that you can't even describe come
What the hell?
shooting off the surface of the sun.
But the sun's rays completely blocked.
You cannot prepare yourself for how intensely cosmic it is to stand in the shadow of the moon and observe the corona. So that lead up, those last 15, 20 minutes leading up to the shadow of the moon arriving on top of your head and transforming your environment, it is a peak experience. It was a peak experience in my life.
That is literally what happened in real life. When I was watching the solar eclipse, that's exactly what happened.
In some cultures, there are
up here or something. Wait, no, I'm just gonna keep it.
Entire rituals devoted to solar eclipses, and understanding what makes a total
His name is Andrew,
above
dude.
the rest is a big
Oh,
part.
no, never mind.
Okay, so we have our sun, we have our moon, and no Earth, because you're the Earth, okay? Your camera angle that you're looking through right now represents you looking out into the sky, looking at space and looking at the sun. So
Alright, this
a
guy's gonna
total
do a little
solar
science experiment
eclipse
here,
is
alright?
when
Let's go.
the moon, which orbits,
Oh,
the
wait,
Earth, orbits
okay.
you about once
So,
every month,
when I was at
when the
school,
moon
my
happens
teacher put
to
on a
line
little
up
science experiment.
exactly
It's about like the solar
with
eclipse.
the sun. Which,
yeah, that was great.
considering the two
great.
things aren't anywhere near the same size, is sort of amazing. But your camera angle helps us explain why. In reality, the sun is about 400 times bigger than our moon. But
Oh.
by sheer dumb cosmic luck, it's also about 400 times farther away. So in our sky, they can appear to be the same size. I mean, that's the whole joke with that old Kids in the Hall head-crushing skit.
I pity you, and I curse you. Sorry, nothing personal. I'm apolitical.
Okay, you can stop that. But then why don't we have total eclipses every month if that's how often the moon comes between us and the sun? Well, because the moon's orbit is not always perfectly aligned with the Earth and the sun all the time at the same time. It's a bit angled.
Okay.
So imagine in some...
We're gonna skip this video, but if you don't know, I'll put the link in the description, alright, everyone, so you can go watch the video for yourself. Alright, so in the totality, moment by moment. Let's go.
Zensurance
Where
wants
I
to
was,
know,
there was a CBC
are you
news
overpaying
reporter
for business
14
insurance?
meters away. Literally.
A total solar eclipse. It happens every year or two,
Like,
but
there was, like-
it only lasts for a few minutes.
Alright,
and
so hold up. I'm gonna go to my video real quick, alright? I'm gonna go to my video. If I can find it. Okay, hold up, yep. A new video just came out like not that long ago. Just like 2 seconds ago or something. What? Oh yeah. Gonna watch it real quick. Yo, what is everyone? Welcome back to the video. Alright, so I get the perfect view. Where can I find it? Over. I'm putting on my glasses. I'm putting on my. Oh damn! Oh my god, it's so dark out here. Holy! Oh damn! Oh damn! If I can find a good capture of the dock, okay. Well, I'll just explain it to you guys, alright? There. I'm just gonna explain it. Okay. So where I was, if to the left, there was like a dock over there, and over there at that dock, there's a CBC News reporter. Yes, CBC News reporter. Yeah, alright, back to the video.
The path it tracks is quite narrow, so actually seeing one is all about being in the right place at the right time.
There's a sense of wonder, even a sense of disbelief that things are lining up so well.
And for a majority of people, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be there for that big moment. So a lot has been made of it.
And here it comes, there's the diamond ring. And that is the most spectacular sight.
It was so cloudy, but I somehow got it on camera, dude.
If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen anything.
Whether you were fortunate enough to be right in what's called the path of totality, or maybe just outside it, like I was, you got a glimpse of something kind of otherworldly.
We're just a couple minutes away, and the clouds haven't cleared, but this, like, the darkness is dropping by the second here, and you can feel it.
the lead up to the total eclipse was a big part of what made it so exciting.
The Niagara region is in the path of totality. It'll have one of the best views of April 8th's solar eclipse, prompting skyrocketing demands for hotel rooms at Super Bowl prices, some more than $1,000.
If this is a gift coming to us, make your plans, make the effort to get into the shadow of the moon so that you can see for yourself.
That gift David Makepeace is talking about is not having to travel great lengths to experience it. Because, as I said, it's not so rare for a total eclipse to happen. What's far less common is essentially having a front row seat to one, right at home. And what's so special about those peak 3 or 4 minutes of the event is you get to see the moon overtake the sun, turning day just briefly into night. And even though the moon is a lot smaller, because it gets in between us and the sun at just the right angle, it blocks the sun's light and casts a shadow over a sliver of the earth.
Those last 15, 20 minutes leading up to the shadow of the moon arriving on top of your head and transforming your environment, it is a peak experience.
The last time Canada experienced a total solar eclipse was in 2008. So this time, people came from all over the world to the Niagara area to take it in.
Where'd y'all come from?
We came from middle of Manitoba. We left Friday afternoon and drove like crazy all the way to get here.
So I want to introduce you to Tim and Maurizio. They came all the way from Virginia.
We are so happy to be here.
Virginia.
Yes, we are neighbor and friends.
Hotels in that stretch, pretty much booked. Check out this reporting by the New York Times. Super 8, a budget hotel chain in the US, has about 300 locations in the path. A third of those were sold out for Sunday and Monday. Rooms that were available, like this one in Illinois, were going for about $1,000 on Expedia. Normally, a room like that would run you about $100. And if you thought you might have better luck with Airbnbs, check this out. AirDNA, which tracks short-term rentals, told NBC News that listings on Airbnb and Vrbo within the path were basically sold out.
Along the path, rentals have tripled to 92% occupancy, which is 3 times what you would normally see.
Day of, lots of people in Canada made last-minute plans for where they wanted to be.
We were checking the weather in a bunch of places and made a game time decision this morning, like where we were going to drive, and this is the clearest spot.
But the heavy cloud cover didn't stop people from flocking to areas within that path of totality.
And there are a lot of people here already. People have set up their lawn chairs, ready to go. I'm hearing the GO train from Toronto to Niagara is at capacity.
A little bit of clouds. The sun is just trying to peek out.
But south of the border, well, 2 borders actually, was the first stop on the path of totality, and also a spot where clouds weren't likely to get in the way.
Look at our live pictures of Mazatlan. We are moments away. Did we just hit that, Ryan? Ryan Marciniak. I can just see a sliver. I'm not seeing Bailey's beads in the oh, right there?
No, there.
Watch. So people in Mazatlan are at this moment able to take off their solar eclipse glasses and just take this in. Okay, so this is just before the last burst of sunlight.
For roughly 4.5 minutes, the moon completely covered the sun, plunging the area into darkness. And from there, it all happened pretty quickly. The moon's shadow traveling an average of nearly 2,500 kilometers an hour. Within a couple of hours, it had crossed Mexico and into the United States.
It's starting to get dark. Look at this. Oh, here we go.
I want to show you exactly what it would be like if we didn't have the light on us right now. So let's just go ahead and turn that light off. It is absolute darkness. It's actually a bit creepy, I have to say.
Then it reached us
I
in
was
Canada.
scared because
So we're here on the rooftop of the CBC building in Toronto, and unfortunately, I don't really need these right now because the sky is completely overcast, which feels a little depressing considering this is the celestial event of our lifetimes. But what we are hoping is that, by some miracle, the clouds part and we get to see the sun come out. It's just to the right of the CN Tower. And earlier, we did get a shot that I want to show you. Take a look at this. It's pretty incredible. And what we're hoping is that the clouds do part, that it comes out and we get to see it. Because here in Toronto, we're just kind of slightly outside that path of totality. We'll get about...
Fun fact, if your area is sunny and the moon is like covering up the sun, like a little bit, you could see the shadow of the eclipse on the ground. That's a fun fact if you didn't know that.
99.8% coverage, so, you know, pretty close. So we're really hoping in the next few minutes that something changes. You can already feel it here. It's getting darker, it's getting colder, which is what they say happens as the moon goes across the sun. So hopefully we get to see it. If not, we feel it. It's actually literally dark now, and you can see it. It feels like nighttime, and it's like the sunset within seconds. It's cooler, it's stiller. There's a kind of an eerie stillness, honestly. It's starting to get bright again, but you can see the darkness right over the horizon across the lake. It's still there, and yeah, it's almost like it's becoming bright again as quickly as it got dark. But the clouds parted a little bit, and I was able to put on my glasses, and if I really pushed them into my face, I can see just like the tiniest sliver of the sun, and it is truly incredible.
Luckily, it was a lot clearer almost everywhere else in Canada's path.
There's so many people here, I don't even know what to say. Last sliver, totality has just started. This is absolutely crazy.
We have it. There it is.
It's more compelling and emotional than I had anticipated.
The temperature certainly has dropped. It's eerie how quiet it is all of a sudden. I think everyone is just really trying to take this whole experience in.
And if you weren't able to catch this total eclipse in Canada, you'll have to wait a while to catch another one here. Unfortunately, about 20 years, because the next one is in 2044 on the other side of the country.
Alright, so now we're moving on to the next video, which I believe is also 7 minutes. Oh, well, won't you look at that? It's the exact same time length. I didn't know that. Okay.
I definitely can't imagine a world without Slack. It saves us so much time. Workflows are really straight to the point. Just hop in, respond to the ticket, and it's so fast, so easy.
They showed up early, well before sunrise, just for a parking spot.
We set the alarm for 2 o'clock this morning and decided to get down here and be the first in line.
Our spot is...
Some traveled great distances.
We came from middle of Manitoba. We left Friday afternoon and drove like crazy all the way to get here.
And staked their claim for a prime viewing location.
We brought chairs, tables, we brought games, food.
Where's the pinhole camera thing?
The pinhole camera is right here.
Niagara Falls was billed as one of the best places on Earth to catch this planetary moment.
You'll be able to see the moon encroaching.
Attracting hundreds of thousands of eclipse chasers.
Just a piece of welding glass on a box made from a case of beer. And we made this in 2017, and everybody who was with me and my family, we all made these.
Weather was always a concern heading into this day, but overcast skies threatened to steal this magic moment.
Look at this, look at this. Come on, keep coming.
On the ground, they tried to will the clouds away.
See, right now you can see it, you know?
Nervous, uncertain, they waited. And then, just when it seemed like it wouldn't happen, a glimpse of shadow, a crescent in the circle, the slow overlap of 2 heavenly orbs. A change in the air, a drop in temperature, and 3.5 minutes of totality, that eerie shared experience, night in the middle of the afternoon. And then, a small break in the clouds, revealing the dark moon encircled in light.
Dude, I should have
All the planning, the money, and time spent getting here, the anxious hours spent gazing heavenward, worth it.
Thank you, Mother Nature, for giving us a glimpse. That's all I needed.
Not the show they had expected, but a show that left its audience grateful.
So Katie, talk about suspense. What was it like for you as the clouds parted just in time to see the big event?
You know, you can hear about these things from scientists and other people who've experienced them, but until you experience it yourself, there's really nothing that prepares you for that moment where everything is plunged into darkness. And all of these people who you're sharing this moment with, who've traveled great distances, get to experience this one thing that they've been seeking.
You know what? If this video gets 30 likes, I'll live stream the lunar eclipse. Alright? If this video gets 30 likes, I'll live stream the lunar eclipse. So yeah, smash the like button right now.
And we just didn't know that it was going to happen. When it finally did, it was almost this moment of release as everybody really got what it is that they came here for today.
All right, very lucky Katie Nicholson in Niagara Falls. Thanks, Katie. So all of those people in Niagara Falls are far from alone. The full path of totality stretched all the way from Mexico to Newfoundland. And as Anand Ram shows us, it was a spectacle shared by millions across North America.
If you
This breathtaking.
real quick. Alright, look, this is an actual video of the solar eclipse. It's 39 seconds, so let's go. Totality, alright. If you can see, that's the chromas of the eclipse, right? Chromas, right? And it's gonna start to fade away. Yeah, it fades away there, but yeah. So, yeah. So that's gonna be the end of the video. If you guys enjoy, smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.